the skin. Either woman or man, just let the case land. This here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the street, like a drum to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls
welcome in, everybody.
you better believe. Just so you know, we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know, but it's getting so out of control. Just so you know, we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know, but it's getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment, too. Yeah. We're going to see you on the flip.
What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about ZIYAH Harris. There's been a lot of different things happening between last night and this morning. So I just want to put that on the record. Allegedly, well, not allegedly, but apparently Mark D, Roxy Rocks, and also his team, they went to the house where Shannon and Markita had been living at. Earlier, I seen a video from a lady named Brittany Ann. She was live. It actually was 3 days ago when this guy came on her live stream. He was in the chat and he was saying that he was the boyfriend of one of the twins, which it is Markita. So I'm going to play his audio and then I'm going to get into the other things because I just posted a video of them at the house. So the boyfriend was feeling like he wanted them out. You know what I'm saying? They was not welcome no more. But the thing is, Shannon, twin sister Markita, lives there. That is her boyfriend, and that's a place they have together. But he was saying that Shannon is usually not there, but all of a sudden she want to camp out there, and he don't want her there. So this is the conversation that he had a few days ago with Brittany Ann. And so he must have obviously was able to get a hold of Mark or Roxy Rocks. I don't know which one he got a hold of first, but this was his conversation a few days ago.
Two together because I get to see certain stuff that was in my face that I probably didn't recognize at that time. Now I can recognize because I do remember when I first met them, Jarvis would pull up. Yeah, he'll come in sometimes he don't, but yeah, he will come in. And when the times he didn't come in, the kids would run out there. So he got 5 kids with him, so they all would run out there. But then ZIYAH would go out there too. And I asked the one I was dating, I asked him.
So at first he wasn't saying which one of them he was dating, but it is Markita. So let me switch phones because I got to put some pictures and stuff in here so I could pull them up. Let me let them keep talking.
I do remember when I first met them, Jarvis would pull up. And yeah, he'll come in sometimes he don't, but yeah, he will come in. And when the times he didn't come in, the kids would run out there. So he got 5 kids with him, so they all would run out there. But then ZIYAH would go out there too. And I asked the one I was dating, I asked him, I said, why doesn't ZIYAH go out there? Like, that ain't my dad. But it kind of like went over my head. I just threw it out there. And to me, it seemed like maybe they tried to do better at hiding it because I'm a nosy person. Especially being that I opened my mouth and said, why isn't ZIYAH going out there? It's like they probably cracked down on it. The reason why it kind of went over my head. Like, when I first met Jarvis, I just got this feeling like there's something about you I don't like. I could never pinpoint it because I didn't know. But I just had a feeling every time I seen him. We even got into it a couple of times, and I'm just like, dang, maybe I should have just whooped on him. But it was just always something. I could never put it together. work together. But
Grand Rising,
now
thank you
like,
for coming in.
Y'all taking up for him. Y'all still taking up for him. It's like, what's wrong with y'all?
So how did the other twin? I mean, does she?
Again, this is coming from a channel named Brittany Ann, and he jumped on their panel. He was in her comments, and she really didn't want to ask him too many questions because she don't want to get put into court. But I was able to listen in, and he said the most that he could say here, because when Mark was at the house, it was kind of loud. It was arguing. So this is how he's feeling.
I don't want to say, did she talk? Is her and well, I'm sure they're close, but after all of this, are they still close, or they just like have she?
She come over here now. Like she's in the front room, dining room, smoking right now. Already, did we not talking for real? Because I already told her I'm tired of your sister coming over here. It's too much crap going on. I already got to deal with yours, like your mess. But your sister coming over here, and then it's like I feel like she doing that to hide out because low key CPS got a little bit in their business, and she was over here at my house, and her mama called her, and they over here schooling each other on what Shannon should say to CPS when they call her. So it's like, yeah, y'all up to something. Get out my house with that. Like I don't want to even be a part of it. Like at all. I ain't say this to their face, but it's like I made it known that like you gotta go. Bring your kids over here. We live above our landlord, so it's like we got extra noise, and then you in and out of our house, like people ain't trying to beat on you and shit. I don't need nobody thinking you live here. I already got to worry about her, and she a twin at that, so it's like.
I mean, it's a high-profile case. I mean, everybody probably watching, and
they let these kids do whatever they want. That's why so many pictures, videos of Brooklyn on her mama page, because she just constantly on the page, dancing, doing stuff, and it's like I asked her one time, I'm like, do you at least watch and monitor your page? I'm like, I know she on your page, putting it on your page, but you gotta watch and monitor to look at who liking these pages. If it ain't family members, you need to kind of look at that. And you need to tell her that she don't need to be doing that. They kind of crack down on it, but she doesn't beat on her kids like she's supposed to. They still do what they gonna do. And then me being like not a father to them, they don't listen to me. So it ain't like I really got to say so on stuff. We get into it. The kids and I don't meet before, so it's like I really keep my distance. So like I'm really a nice guy. Like I work not too far from my house, so I'm either at work or at home. And then I get blamed for all kind of stuff, and it's like, do you see yourself? Do you see me? Like I'm trying not to care about certain shit, but then now I'm just like to the point where, yeah, I was stupid for even talking to you. Why?
So why?
Well, for one, I can't just like kick her the fuck out. It take time for, even though I'm kind of thinking of a plan to just move out on my own, but I'm really comfortable where I'm at because I literally work 4 blocks from my house. So I can work and literally walk to work. She stays on the east side. I'm always been on the west side. So in my mind, I'm like, she can go back where she came from because we're on the west side. You know, but I pay all the bills. So you might as well just go on about the business. Like, for real, because I don't even want to be seen. I don't. It's like the way I feel about the situation. I'm with the people. They sound exactly right, and then what I'm seeing in my face feels like everybody is right about y'all. Like y'all are too sneaky, and it's happening right in my face. I don't like it. But her baby daddy is not lying. He's not lying because like I was saying, I was going through hard times when I met her. That was my first time doing the dating app. And I was like, let me meet me somebody. So I tried to meet somebody.
So they met on a dating app. And then somebody had put out a scenario saying that maybe, just maybe, Jarvis, they met him while he was in prison. You know how some women are desperate and they start writing men in prison? Because Jarvis was in prison. How would she have met him? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was locked up since what, 2005 or something? Now I have to pull up his record. But he was locked up a good 10 years. So how did she meet him? And then also he didn't get out until 2014, and Shannon's youngest daughter was born in 2013. One of my subscribers pointed that out to me with proof, and I'm gonna have to post it later. But yeah, how did he father a child when he was in prison? But let me get back to this.
When I meet her in the wintertime, I started like kind of staying over there more than I was staying at my own place. And then we kind of got serious, and I was like, well, let's get a place together. You know, it took about a year plus some for us to get a place together, but we kind of moved fast. But I was in that mind state anyway. I'm like, I'm trying to get me a place of my own. If you're trying to work with me, you know, I was in that mode of just, let's work together. If you want to work together, I see that you work. You know, I was in that situation, so we ended up doing that. But now it's like, it's too much. It's too much. But yeah, when they first came up missing, when she first came up missing, that's what they try to put it off as, is missing. But she never once got up, went to the east side. She only went to the east side for work. And then that was pretty much it. I even asked her to, when you go over there, stop at your mama's house, get some flyers, bring them on the west side so we can pass them out on the west side. Nothing. And then she comes out of nowhere, puts on her Facebook talking about Naziah's been spotted and stuff. And it was like, I'm looking at her, I question her about it, but I try not to question her so much about stuff because I don't want her looking at me funny, like I'm just so much against her when I really am. But it's just like, I live with you. I can't really kick you out of this house because we both live here. You know, from the landlord's paperwork, it's on both of our names, so it ain't like I could just kick her out for real. But she's up to something. I'm already mad at her for what I heard that she already did, but I know she's a part of it because she stayed with her mama, and her and her twin are so tight. Like, I know she knows something. She might not know about what happened to ZIYAH. I give her that. But you've been in the situation of, this is the reason why this happened to ZIYAH. Because you was there. It's like, I'm just trying to see what else is true, because I'm kind of like everybody else almost. You know, they ain't talking to me, telling me certain stuff. They ain't gonna tell me everything. But if you think of mine, I can literally walk past my living room and show you that they sitting in there.
Yeah, you gonna have to do that, cause
you gotta be quiet.
I'm on mute.
Okay, so this the part when he goes in, that's the video that I'm showing right now. He goes and he walks to show that he is in the same house with them. And this is what they looking like. I'm also trying to log into my other account because somehow I got logged out. But let me keep this playing. Wait a minute. Where the heck is it? This isn't working.
That's how they do. When I'm in there, they quiet. When I'm back here, they whisper.
That's got to be weird to live like that.
I mean, I'm a man. I feel like I can protect myself. I'm not worried. But my landlord's downstairs. They don't play no shit.
It looks like they be on the phone a lot. I mean, by who?
They do.
So you're not worried about them seeing this or seeing you talk?
No, because I'm at the point where I'm fed up with her shit. For real. Like, all the lying, all the sneakiness. I could be in the bed and she's up in the middle of the night, her sister, whether her sister is here or not.
So for the people that's just coming in, this is the boyfriend of Markita, Shannon's twin sister. And apparently, too, he's been with both of them. That was something that was said, too. I guess they share everything. But he wants her out. This was 3 days ago on Brittany Ann. So tonight, Mark, Roxy Rocks, and his team went to the house and just like they was put on the spot. They had no clue. They was both sitting in the room just doing what they do, as you can see on the screen.
They get up early as fuck doing, I don't know. They be on the phone with each other, whispering.
I would want them out of my house too, though.
This shit's so irritating. I'm getting to the point. If you feel some type of way about me, I'm just like, so what? It's about this baby girl. Because y'all had no right doing whatever the fuck y'all was doing. I was just tired of it.
And this was kind of slow because she did not want to ask him nothing. She's like, I'm going to just let him talk. Because she didn't even really want to let him up. She wasn't sure if he was legit or not. But he wanted to tell his story so bad. That's why I don't understand why just now on Mark's live, he called in, but he didn't want Mark to he didn't want everybody to be able to hear him. So I don't understand why he did that. Welcome in, everybody. I'm sitting here trying to log into my other account so I can show this video, and I can't get logged in. So this video was 3 nights ago. No, this video that's showing on the screen is from tonight or this early. I don't know exactly what time they went there, but it was sometime between tonight and early morning. The audio that I'm playing is from 3 days ago, but this is the guy's house that we looking at, and this is where they've been camping out at. Now, Markita is his girlfriend. They live together, but the problem is Shannon has been there, and he said normally she is not there, so why is she there all of a sudden? He feel like she hiding out. He don't want her there, you know? So, yeah, they just came and approached them, and I'm going to play that video as soon as I can pull it up.
work. So
I mean, they haven't been at work because they scared to go to work. Well, I ain't gonna say they scared to go to work, but what I was told is because somebody had posted where they work at because they work at the same place. But somebody posted online where they work at, so they job basically put them on like
a leave, yeah.
Now I know I have been seeing Shannon and Scrubs. I don't know if where she work at. I don't know if she's a nurse, STNA, whatever. But I didn't know her and Markita worked at the same place. They are wherever one is at. That's where the other is. I noticed when they were sitting on the bed, one got up. Well, Markita got up, and then Shannon got up after her. Even when he walking through the house right here, both of them looking down at their phone, never acknowledge him walking through, and he's just in a room on live talking to Brittany Ann.
Yeah. So just she been here. Shannon just been back and forth, but mainly here seems like. But to me, I think it's something to that. The reason why she probably leave from her mama house and come here, I think it's something to it. But I don't know.
One of the things that I heard Shannon say is that you wasn't saying all of that when you was staying at my house for a couple months when you didn't have nowhere to go. So I don't know how long he been dating Shannon, but they said he been with both of them. I guess they share everything.
But I don't care if they is watching this. It's so what?
It looked like a trap house, but nah, that's where they live at. I don't know how long they've been living there.
Anything about King or the one that was?
No, I learned about King pretty much how y'all learned about King. I knew about a little bit about Jarvis, but they made, like when I first met him, they did tell me about his first little interacting, but they put it off as if it was a lie, like he got lied on or whatever. And me not really like not paying too much attention. I'm just more trying to get, know her and stuff. And it's like, okay, somebody lied on him. Okay, I heard stuff like that and hadn't thought, but I didn't let that really like leave my thought. It was more like, I don't have kids around you, so I'm good. But then it was just like, these his kids, and I can't tell y'all what to do because y'all been dealing with this man 10 plus years. So it ain't like I'm new to y'all. I can't just sit here and be like, hey, you a pedophile. I'm gonna just fall in line with the ladies that was already doing what they was trying to do on CPS and say what they saw. You know, it was people in her family that was trying. They weren't none of the ones that live there.
Wow. So at this point, y'all just roommates. Y'all not.
I'm fine with that. I can handle my own. And when the shit get serious, because I feel like that's where it's gonna go. That's when she can find her somewhere to go. Because I'm not gonna be staying with a person that either can defend a pedophile or he was part of pedophile or whatever the case may be. You let your daughter get in that situation and not care. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be with a person like that.
Can't blame him, but
Well, you really.
If it take too long, I will find me somewhere. God always guides me in the right way.
It was people in the comments attacking him. It's like saying that he wasn't a man and all of this kind of stuff. And some people was like, well, why do you always attack people that come forward and speak out? You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what people may feel, he is speaking out and he's giving us new information. Didn't nobody know where they were staying at, or I didn't know where they were staying at, or the fact that they lost their job, or or even that they was hiding out. But they are heavily looking at social media. without even looking up. They see everything happening, I'm sure.
Set me here for a purpose, and this probably the moment that we
No
just
furniture, where the kids' beds
shed a little
to
light
us.
on who I know is telling the truth.
I don't know if they kids stay with the mom or what, but I did notice it was a one land. It's an air mattress on the floor, and I kind of clipped it out a little bit, speeded by, but it was one kid there at least. Yeah, it's an air mattress right there. I don't know when they moved there. It's very little furniture, but it seemed to be a lot of rooms in there, and it's upstairs. It appeared to be upstairs. I think I did see him go down the steps, but he said that his landlord lived downstairs too.
And when you was playing my man's baby daddy, everything he was saying is the truth. He's speaking nothing but facts. And I've literally been at that house.
Now, she was playing because Markita's baby daddy spoke out. That was his daughter that testified in court. And he goes by Debo D's on Facebook. And they had to put him out of the courtroom because he was trying to get at Jarvis for the stuff that was happening with his daughter that he didn't know about. So that's who he's speaking on.
No, to be like, yeah, I know he's speaking facts because I seen this guy. I know for a fact that I don't like the guy, and I used to be in the back playing a video game, chilling in my so-called little room, chilling, playing the video game, and then I hear his voice. I know he don't like me, so I would get up purposely just to show my face.
Now, see, notice he said Jarvis didn't like him. Of course, a person like Jarvis, they don't want another man around. That's a threat to him. He want to be the only one around, creeping around, doing what he do with no interruption.
Like, I'm here. I know you don't like me. That's how I know. You be in the house. You be in the house so much. Now, all that extra stuff that he was doing, I didn't really see that because I really was minding my own business. It really wasn't my house to be in, for one. So I would go where I knew I was belong, was in my girl's room. But she, invited me. So I would kind of mind my business on that. But after a while, we got into it to a point where I was just trying to be there so you would get annoyed with me and then leave, which was kind of happening because I ain't like him at all. My phone got down. I need to hurry up.
This the guy that's talking.
So did you get along with the grandma, or have you ever met the
in her eyes, she would probably say yeah, but no, I not the type of grandma I would ever get close to and be like, hey, grandma. She has a weird evil side to her. And literally, I painted the first house. I painted her first house like a lot of rooms. Didn't get paid for it, nothing. It was more of you're a man, and that's what a man needs to do or whatever.
How do you let somebody paint your whole house that you know need money and don't give them a dime?
Being that you're handy. It was like that.
And feel like you obligated because you a man.
I didn't really trip at the time because I'm nice. I got you. I painted it. I ain't trip. But she's money hungry. She anything she can cut corners, she would do. And then all that food, like you got the refrigerator locked up. I understand you got two refrigerators, and one is a deep freezer, but it looked like a refrigerator. And then she got like a den that's in the back where you got like certain foods that don't need to be really in the refrigerator. You got that locked up. But I'm not saying the kids don't eat, but you be having hella food. But you'd be mad at the kids if they do eat something. And it's like, let them eat that stuff, because a lot of the times some of that shit go bad. You just letting it sit.
I wonder if she had the pantries locked up. I mean, she had the refrigerator.
Basically the den is the pantry. It's like nothing but food in there. Food, just a bunch of food, and it's like in a room. like it would be the den, like where you can set up a TV and play video games for the little kids or some shit, a little small little room, but it's where she put her food, and she locks it up.
That's crazy.
But the kids eat like weird kid food. She'll make some shit sometimes that's okay, but the kids eat like some weird shit to me, for real. And
so the kids eating oodles and noodles while the granny eating steak, smothered potatoes and onions and all this.
But she'll eat like steak, grilled steaks and shit like that. Eat good, but never really eating the same meal as the kids. Like hook the kids up to.
Why would they ever have somebody around with this record?
Are you gonna be okay after this? Cause
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
I shouldn't tell too much. I mean, I know you still gotta, see and deal with these people.
I'm gonna be fine. I've been dealing with that crap this far.
Notice how she ain't saying
I
too
just
much.
know my head gonna think of something else, and I'm like, that's something else I wanted to tell her, but it's so much crap.
Well, these charges that I'm showing right now is what he's charged with now. I wasn't able to put the other one in here. Talking about Jarvis Butts. Please smack that thumbs up, y'all. I always forget. It's so important. Please hit the thumbs up for me.
All at once.
Just double tap the screen or hit those 3 dots to the right and hit the thumbs up.
Was pregnant?
Let's see. Was there someone with a eating disorder there? I know someone who had to lock the refrigerator. Oh, no, nope, nothing like that. Just a foster granny that they say she run a tight ship, but she didn't know nothing going on in her household with this spread.
Now, that's crazy. At the very beginning, I was saying that, I remember her showing me a video.
Thank you so much, Barb K.
She was dancing in the coat.
It's so important, and I definitely don't get enough thumbs up. So please hit the thumbs up, y'all.
And when she kind of turned sideways a little bit, soon as she turned sideways, and I ain't gonna say soon as she turned sideways, I said this straight to Markita's face. I said, she looked pregnant.
See? Before
anybody was even talking about, like, she was pregnant. I said, she looked pregnant. Of course, they denied that, but it's like, I met this girl. She is skinny. She's so little. I said, why she got this coat on, and then the coat even looked bigger.
Because normally when you petite, the hoodie will, kind of sag off you, especially in the stomach area. It'll, hang.
Yeah, that's true, but she got other videos when she wearing coats, and those don't look like that.
Especially when she used to wear belly shirts all the time, or tight fitting shirts.
So have anybody ever, reached out to you or asked you anything, as far as, the police?
No, not really, because I've kind of been, on hush mode and just observing, hoping that, the police was, on the right track and doing the right thing.
This was Roxy at the bedroom door listening in before they came in.
Trying to see what the trial was going to be like. I was just, sitting back because I thought they really was heading in the right direction on what was going on. Because it's a lot of attention on Shannon already, so I know that would trickle down to other people.
Yep, it happened overnight,
I didn't want to, be to this point, but now I'm to the point where it's like I don't care if I'm at this point. But back then, a little while ago, I wasn't trying to be at this point. I was trying to really just observe.
That's the thing about this vertical stream. You'll end up somewhere else.
because I live with one and the other one comes over. So I ain't trying to be really at that point. But now it's just like, something ain't right. Y'all doing too much whispering and sneaky stuff too. I'm getting uncomfortable.
Oh, no, you need to pack up.
Ain't no way you need to be uncomfortable in your own house, but it's like if she on the lease, he can't just put her out. And the landlord can't just put her out either because they got a lease. So that'll be interesting to see what happened. I wouldn't want to be where I'm not welcome at. And it just seemed like they should all just be at their mom house where the kids is probably at. That's what I'm assuming, that Annette, I mean, she could be the foster parent of all of them for all we know. I don't know the arrangements that they have. But whatever it is, I'm sure she's benefiting off of it somehow. Find it interesting that the twins were at Markita's boyfriend's house without any kids. Yeah. Oh, never mind that. Is she eating steak? And yeah, oodles and noodles. Yeah, that's just wrong not to feed the kids what you eating. Especially because you probably likely getting all that food because of the kids and with food stamps. But what Trump got going on, I don't know what's going to happen with all of that because they definitely going after, no reimbursement or something. It was a lot of people losing their stamps to scams. As soon as they get loaded up, somebody else is shopping somewhere else, in a whole nother city. And they said they'll no longer reimburse people that lose that. And it's just wild. It's a lot going on in this world. And then this. And poor Naziah, where is she? He went a lot of places for a reason. A lot of people, like I said in the beginning, I don't think this dude is that smart, but he's a scumbag. I think, it's a lot to be said about that hotel too, or motel. If she was seen coming in, and I'm yet to hear how she was seen. Did a person say they seen her? Because they didn't show no surveillance footage of her going into that motel. But they need to turn it upside down. They could have a whole the floor maybe flip and something in the basement. You know what I'm saying? When you running a scum motel like that, where somebody can come in there with a 13-year-old child and nobody called the police. I mean, there are traffic motels that they know about. And this guy was always there. It was one of those you could get for an hour or whatever. He taking this girl there because in some of those text messages, she was saying, "Are we going to the room?" So how do you get a kid in there and nobody say anything? Like everybody failed her. Everybody. I believe everybody that was around. And then the type of person that he is. He know other people that's like him, probably worse than him. And then we got to keep in mind that the reason of course, they're not telling us everything. The trial hasn't happened, but one of the things that the lawyers, the judge said is that he tried to do a do-it-yourself abortion. So they must have proof that he literally tried to do this because she said it. And I don't think that she would just say that. So this trial cannot come fast enough, And then they pushed it back a little bit because it was supposed to happen. I think jury selection and stuff. I thought it was supposed to be like at the end of January or sometime in January, and now is March 7th. I wonder what's the holdup. Are they gonna give him a plea if he tells where she is? He might as well tell because he will not get out of this. He will not. I sat in a circumstantial trial, and dude is still locked up from 2007, but he was out for 3 years before they got him in there. But Jarvis, on the other hand, and with this record, and then this guy too that people have been circulating around. Some people said he was the boyfriend of the grandmother, and then I'm hearing at the same time that he's the uncle. But my thing is, why is this pause on this girl? And he got a horrible record. Now, I just heard on Mark D's channel that his son is livid about this because his father, now this is the same guy, just older. He real old here. Allegedly his charges are tier 3 for attempted rape. I wonder why he only spent like 3 years in prison. 2 to 3 years. His son is saying that he didn't do it. Some white woman allegedly lied on him. Well, if you had that kind of stuff on your record, you definitely shouldn't be all like this with a kid holding a beer. And this is so inappropriate in so many ways. And I am wondering who's recording this. And is it a requirement that you got to have this on your record to be able to meet these women or deal with them? I don't know if he the uncle or if he is the grandmother's ex-boyfriend or whoever. I just know that he shouldn't have his hands on her like that, period. Dancing with a child with beer in your hand, like, come on, man. It rubbed everybody the wrong way that seen it. It's highly inappropriate. And so, what do you call this? A lifestyle of grooming. And I still believe, I'm still picturing her in the middle. We know what this dude is capable of. He did not wait. This was going on for a long time. And also, judging by testimony, she literally could have been between 4 and 7 months. Because I remember the text messages in June and September when she said that she missed her menstrual. So we can go by, and who we don't know, but we do know that this dude was a scumbag and irresponsible, and he didn't care about her. It make my skin crawl every time I hear somebody say, I believe that he really loved her. What? I can't believe that women are calling in saying this. I heard this on Mark D's channel a couple times, seeing it in chat, just looking at what people are saying. This dude is incapable of loving anyone. He don't even love himself. He is a horrible person. He's a predator. This is what they do. He didn't care about the women. He just do whatever he can. He do whatever he can get away with. And for whatever reason, he was able to do this. I really do believe what my subscribers said is that maybe they met this dude while he was in prison. Because explain, how else did they meet him if he was locked up? Shannon was 19 when she met him. But they said that Markita met him first, but he been locked up since 2005 and didn't get out to 2014. Her child was born in 2013. I didn't put the I don't even want to. Well, I could put the post up and cover up the child, but these are facts. So how is the oldest one even his? Is it? And then we got to keep in mind another thing that the judge said is that they children are being had for his pleasure. She didn't say it in those words, but as a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull her back up because we got to listen closely to what she say because she's telling a story right there, in my opinion. But I think the searches need to continue. I really do. It's a lot of abandoned buildings in Detroit. It's streams of water near the areas that he went. It's a lot to be said.
Or something. You say you don't feel threatened but child, ain't no way.
I call myself being smart. I just.
Much love to you, D. Wash. I'm sure you're probably gone now. Prayers to you, whatever procedure you gotta have.
You ain't gotta fix me nothing, eat none of that. I will take care of myself.
Well,
right.
I don't know, man. I mean, at least
they probably was watching, but I don't even care. They be on to all this shit. They just trying to be basic.
So do you think they still be on social media, like going reading?
They don't be on their Facebook like that no more because they getting so much hate off of it. So
now, believe they on their accounts, they might not type anything, but they lurking. They probably created other accounts to be in chats, lurking and typing. You know, people be creating accounts and be hating and trolling and all kind of stuff. So they clearly on social media because we seen they had the camo neck. They couldn't even look up. They was on them phones. Even when they went into the room, when they was sitting on that air mattress, they was both on the phone. I noticed Markita didn't look up while all this commotion going on.
What they be on because they stay on their phones a lot. So I don't know if they really like hurry up and get on Facebook for a hot minute. But I know they got other pages because I only do Facebook. I don't have time for all that shit. But I'm pretty sure that they got other pages on other shit, so they be on that shit too. But
welcome in, Philly. Yes, I love what she said too. I gotta pull it up because you know how you could listen at something first and then you re-listen and it's like you get something else out of it. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna play this video too, but that I have uploaded.
This shit so worldwide. I'm pretty sure all their pages is like getting some type of hate.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm sure they're not on social media because they don't want to see this what people are saying. So
no, I think the total exact opposite. That they definitely on social media. They do want to see what people saying, and it's making them nervous. That's why they both lost a hell of weight.
They don't seem like they really care. They're not really too phased by shit.
That's crazy. See what he just said? They don't seem too phased. Wow. That's how I picture.
Even when she missing. Y'all wasn't phased by that. Y'all see how that went with some of the text messages and shit like that. Then when it became serious and it was more of a we looking for a body now, they still nothing phased them.
That's crazy. That mean no tears.
I was more hurt than she was. Shit, wow. I teared up and shit. I actually cried a couple days ago. Wow. Just because somebody kind of made sense about some stuff, but I had to wrap it around my head like it could be wrong too, but it still made me tear up. You know, it was like this is sad.
Who wouldn't tear up? And they knew her since she was a baby. This is family.
If y'all don't have no type of feelings, it just make me mad looking at y'all.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Heartless.
So do you know how old the grandma is, or do you?
I'm not exactly sure, but she's either.
They didn't charge them with anything. Like, I guess they don't feel like it was neglect, and then they don't have a body to be able to tell how far pregnant she was, but they going off of his searches and all of that. So they really didn't have a neglect, I guess. And then these kids, like, because they was groomed and grew up this way, it's like it was their norm. But the one thing that I cannot get out of my mind is when they said ZIYAH was on the floor. I mean, the judge said that. And no, but the counselor wasn't there and they didn't get nobody to come and talk to her. And then this happened. But then we got this picture of her smiling and waving. And allegedly her friend saying that she was going to stay with her boyfriend. Now that came from Shannon. And even in this video at this moment, she had that to say. Let me pull this video up.
60-something.
Shout out to T Beezy.
Well, she did have a kid at 11 years old, though.
I bet you Jarvis had a bunch of burner phones. Man, these people are up to no good. And because they was up to no good, they got rid of a lot of phones. Like, there's no way this started in 2022. You know, But like I said, she was only 13 at the time, or 12. They said she had just turned 12. So, but she was younger than that, man. If he did that to a 4-year-old, y'all know the chlamydia thing, we know that he ain't waiting. And if she was always with Shannon, and then this I can't get out of my head either. Like, why did she say this?
Hey y'all, I'm Rainbow. No, don't pay them no more. Y'all come in. I am ready for the gender. I am team boy all day. Hey y'all, I'm ready.
Why is she thinking she Rainbow? Like, and I don't feel like I'm reading too much into it. A kid gonna tell on you every time. Why is she telling Jarvis something about a threesome? Because she knows what he likes. You know what I'm saying? Why is she saying, oh, just give her some D? She following you upstairs. You know she wants some. Just give her some so she'll leave you alone. Why is she talking like that? Because she knows. She's been put in adult situations all of her life. And I believe that she was groomed by both of them after finding out about the cousin and what she said about Shannon. So that's why ain't no way Shannon not gonna go down. If she did that from the age of 6 to 12, I don't know how old Shannon would have been, but I mean, people got to answer to that. One of the things that Mark D said is that Shannon said that she was, in the beginning, they was asking her, kind of trying to use her to get Jarvis to talk, and then we have this woman.
I got no glasses on. I don't see them.
You need glasses, man?
Yeah, my daughter has my glasses.
Okay, Judge, may I take a moment to go get your glasses?
Yeah.
Maybe you could just stand up and take another look around.
Okay. Yes.
Do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you point to him and identify a piece of clothing that he's wearing?
Uniform with the blue mask.
For the record, the witness has identified Jarvis Butts.
I got no glasses on. I don't see.
She ain't never have her glasses on, so she ain't see nothing, know nothing. You know what I'm saying? All she knew is she had a pantry full of food that was actually a den, according to this guy. And she had that locked up, where it could have been a sitting room with a couch and a TV, but she had food in there with locks on it, and the refrigerator locked up. But of course, they had the other one that the kids had access to, which is why Shannon pinned that post to her page at the same time that ZIYAH is missing, and she should be more worried about her niece being missing, but she was more concerned about what people were saying about the chain on the refrigerator, that she pinned that to her channel. To her page on Facebook, instead of pinning her missing niece. And when you look at this picture, I don't know how old this is, but I noticed it looked like she got some little sides bulging out over there. I don't know the dates on these pictures, but this scumbag, how was he able to come through y'all house and wreck everybody? Like, they just want to keep this stuff going that happened to them. And the grandmother, dude, she looked like an old 304. I ain't gonna even lie, that try to keep up with her daughters. So losing weight and being stressed out it's not a bad thing, because they definitely lost a lot of weight. But this poor child lost her life because of their choices. Desperateness. And this is all she posted on her channel, on her page. Four posts in the beginning. One-liners. Share, share, share. Just nothing. Giving the wrong description of what she had on. Blue and white nights. It's just so much shady stuff. Classifying her as a runaway. Calling a dang school police instead of going to the school instead of going to the real police, which halted the case. Them not getting it until at least February 12th, because I know the investigators started investigating on the 12th and put Jarvis in the next day, or King the next day, and Jarvis got put in too at some point. But they didn't care enough, and they still don't. So if anybody that don't know, there is a petition. You can go on Tamara Liberty Smith channel and make sure y'all fill that out to get CPS going. They need to be held accountable. I feel like people need to be fired. The people that failed her. Where was the counselor, and why didn't they just get somebody else to talk to NAZIYAH? Why does she need to talk to one specific person? If that was true. It's just so many different things being said, and then, I mean, how was she on the floor doing all that, and then we got this? And did she know what was going to be happening? You know what I'm saying? Did she know that he was going to be trying to get rid of the child? What was she thinking? And how, I still want to know, how did her clothes get changed? The woman that they showed us walking down the street, that is not NAZIYAH. Do not look like NAZIYAH at all, with a ball cap on, a whole different jacket, some different shoes. Like, who is that person? And I don't have that picture in here either, but I need to pull it up since I'm talking about it. But I'm going to let him finish.
I don't think
I got questions.
A lot of people were saying she was, I think, 40, 41.
I don't know. I just asked for.
No, they trying to figure out how old is the grandmother. I think she a good 65, but she definitely ain't 41. Like, she definitely not that. I mean, her oldest daughter is probably older than 41. She in her 60s.
Yesterday. And I probably.
Also, did y'all see a video? It was a video of the grandmother leaving out of the store, or I don't know where she was leaving from, but somebody was clowning her. They was calling her a burger, which I ain't never heard that, but they was calling her. They threw some cheese balls or something at her. They called her corny, called her a B, and asked her where was NAZIYAH at and why you let this stuff happen to your granddaughter. I'm saying people is approaching her. Like, did y'all see that?
Somebody else, how old she is, or somebody that really would know, but
she probably act and look a little older because she been through. But by people just doing the math, they came up with like 40.
Nah, she's 60 something. Got to be.
I gotta find out if so. That's.
But then again, her oldest, now she can't be 40 because if you really think
NAZIYAH mother looked 40 to me, but she might not be that old.
NAZIYAH mama got to be like in her 40s or something.
Yeah, she do. Yeah. She looked like she 45, 47 to me. I don't know though. Like, it was a kid before NAZIYAH's mother though, and I think I heard it was a boy.
You could be right.
But of course, allegedly she was 11, coming from a family member. Jernell said that. Her family said that. So when the uncle Florentino got up there and said all that he said and saying the CPS was never involved and all that, the family said her oldest child became a ward of the state. So that wasn't, a lot of stuff wasn't true. You know, it's a stronghold, man. They are not trying to cross the grandmother in no kind of way. And it seemed like they protecting her. I mean, to have all, I don't think it's just a coincidence that this guy named Eric Gamble that people dug up from the past, because NAZIYAH looked a good maybe 10, maybe 9 on that picture. And she seemed smiley. She didn't seem like she was uncomfortable. This picture, she didn't seem like that she was uncomfortable, but everybody else that seen it was like, boy, man, what? My mother would go off on me if I ever did that as a child. My mother did not play that. Don't sit on nobody's lap. Don't play with grown folks. All that. But who was recording it? Who, come on, dude. You got that on your record. It's really hard to try to weasel your way out of that. Now, I know they said his son is upset, but why would you ever do that. Let me see.
Like high 40s.
I don't know who was running with. She was 41, and I guess they was just doing it from a twins' age, not knowing that she had other kids that were older than the twins.
Right.
So I don't know.
Because I just found out about the oldest brother yesterday. Just being nosy, asking questions.
You talking about the one that called in into the station, the radio station?
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. No, they couldn't have been him because they haven't talked to him in years.
Now y'all hear that? He said that's Florentino that called into the into Mark D's channel and went in protecting his mother and stuff. And he just said he hadn't been around for years, so it wasn't him. Wait, but she had a child older than him. Like if she was 11, she got a very old child.
The oldest one, but
just only 11 years older than her.
Hell. Station. That had to be either Florentino.
It
was.
Had
to be only one because the other brothers ain't been on no podcast or nothing. One brother is a cop.
Now that's something that he said that I did not know. Allegedly, one of Annette's sons is a cop, according to what this guy just said.
One just got out of prison not too long ago, maybe a year now.
Wait, they got a brother that's a cop?
Yep. I don't know his real name, but they call him Boo.
Boo. So one that's a cop and one that just got out of prison. Golly, well, wait a minute now. How many kids is that? Now it's more than that. I guess she don't count the oldest, but Florentino said it was 7 of them. So, okay. I guess I can't keep up.
He probably can't be nowhere near the investigation because of the family thing.
So the cop, Florentino, and the one that that's been in prison. And then the 2 girls, the 3 girls, the twins, and the other one, and it's a missing one. That would make 7. That would have been the first one. Wow.
He probably stand under the rails.
I ain't heard about no cop son though. Had y'all? Shout out to Brittany Ann for letting this guy up, and she is on YouTube. I'm gonna link this in the description box.
But yeah,
because she was talking about other stuff before she put him up.
Look, we gonna make sure you may have to go into witness protection or something.
I'm gonna continue to work. I don't think nobody, even if somebody do try to do something, I ain't worried. God literally been watching my back pretty much my whole life.
So that's another thing, I guess, like why they were over there at this house. Shannon's, they said the uncle and brother put up over there. So it could get ugly, you know. But they didn't fight, but I guess they was about to, or it got heated.
When it come to crazy people trying to do something to me.
Oh, and that's another thing that Mark D said, that Shannon said that she would do a sit-down interview with him if he take down this video of, you know, the footage that I was just showing of that house and all that. She's like, if you take that down, we'll do a sit-down interview with you. But the internet did what the internet does, and it got clipped, and so it's everywhere right about now.
I know
getting rid of this.
Say that, so I'm not really worried about it. I don't even feel like I need to leave out this house with a weapon.
He don't even feel like he need to leave out the house with a weapon. He might need to be in the house with a weapon if they living with him. But hopefully nothing happens. Oh, shout out to Barbara K or Barb K for joining membership. New member, shout out to you. Wait, what'd she say? I have researched Annette kids and found a son named Anthony Gamble. What? Wait a minute. You just said Gamble. And they just said, wait a minute now. Wait. This guy's name is Eric Gamble. And they said that this is her brother. People said this is her brother at first. First, I heard it was her boyfriend. Then I heard it was her brother. Now, Eric Gamble, wait a minute. Is she calling him her brother because of her son? Is this her son's uncle? I don't know. That's very interesting, though. If you could, can you text that information to me so I could look at it? If you got it available, because I have not. It gotta be like, this is not a coincidence. Now, one thing that I noticed though, we got a Butts and a Gamble. They gamble on Butts. You know what I'm saying? Eric Gamble and Jarvis Butts. They both got names that fit their damn crime, is what I'm saying. They gamble on their life. They gamble on other people's life. That is not a coincidence if you found a child named Gamble. That's the significance of this guy right here. Sounds like to me. Wow. Oh, let me move this. I don't like to have this up here too much, but because that's what people were saying. Is this her uncle? Regardless, I wouldn't care if he was her uncle or not. This is inappropriate. It's inappropriate. And he definitely got that on his record. This is right here at the top. It's just covered a little bit with the phone number. But shout out to you for joining membership.
I see your eyes, but I'm telling you, God just works in mysterious ways for me, so I'm just not worried. Whoever after me, they got problems. Something wrong with them.
Wait a minute now. T-Beezy, you heard that too? Oh, wait, a beer in hand. Exactly, man. Like, come on, dude. You're not at a club with another 60-some-year-old person. This is a kid. And I still want to know who was recording that. Like, what are we doing here? Are they sending this stuff off somewhere or what? You know, people pay a lot of money for certain things. Everyone has confirmed that Eric Gamble is her brother. Okay, it is her brother. Okay. So, but where does the name Gamble come from? Her last name is Harris. So, could Eric Gamble be the father's brother? And she just calling him her brother. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it is possible that they got different fathers, but I haven't seen nobody. I've seen it, but not. I've heard, like, watching videos that people are saying it different, so I was confused. Where that name Gamble come from? Shout out to V. $1 billion industry, exactly. The dark web. This whole family need to be locked up. I'm with you. Everybody is with you on that. I believe they definitely investigating. I believe that the police are watching everything. And eventually they definitely gonna have to answer to that. She also has a son, Jermaine Harris and Florentino Harris. Right. So that's what I'm saying. She's using the name Harris. That is her family name. So if anybody's name is Gamble, it would be her first child that she would have had when she was too young. That's a ward of the state or something. Maybe. I'm just assuming. Because she used her own name. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the ZIYAH last name was Harris. So why would they name one Gamble? And we know people be having fake brothers and sisters, so I don't know. They say she had a baby by her brother, but I don't know how true that is. Hey, I don't doubt it, because what I said is, how the heck she was 11. It would have had to been somebody that was very close to her. And it usually happens in the home first. It be your family members that do it first. I bet you that's crazy. Now that, they could actually definitely piece that together. Law enforcement. I will try to screenshot it and get it to you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I want to see that. But wow. I believe it though. Who did that? And then another family member took her in. I'm just wondering, where was her mother at? I'm thinking her mother went through the same thing and just allowed it to happen. Because if that happened to you, wouldn't you not want a person with that kind of stuff on their record around you? It seemed like it's a requirement with this family. I think people getting paid somehow. That's what I think. She was also attached to Charles Bussy. Come on, we got Bussy? Oh my goodness. So we got a gamble, a Bussy, and freaking Butts. So we got Bussy and Butts. And a bunch of press that gamble on their life and other people's life. Now, I did not hear that last name. The only name not on the reunion shirt. What? Who has already passed away? Right. Now, what I heard about Charles is that he was her husband that she allowed, allegedly, to be with her daughter, Naziah's mother. And then this woman hate her daughter so much that she said it in court that she don't deal with her own daughter. She said that on the stand. When her daughter has been here the whole time that Naziah been missing, because she already had a pre-planned trip to be there with Naziah in December. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, a lot of things is connecting. It's like, did they need to? So that would mean that she would have seen Naziah, though. Her mother seen Naziah before she went missing. So she should have seen that she was pregnant too. Anybody that seen her should have seen it. And I know when her mother spoke, she said, all this other shit is irrelevant to me. It's about finding my daughter. So the other stuff she would be talking about is her mother and all that stuff, I would assume. But one of the family members said that one of the things she said is that this sex stuff just keep following me all my life. And now it happened to my daughter, or took my daughter out, type of thing. That's crazy, man. That's a lot.
You probably had the whole city behind you.
If anybody want to call in, you can.
You do happen to speak up, so you'll be.
I didn't know they identified a son with the same last name. That's weird, man.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point. I feel like
you talking about?
I know who to go to. I've been following it since day one, and Mark DeAndre and Roxy been on it for real. Yeah.
So I'm not sure why he didn't go to him first, but I don't know if he just seen her live and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just hit her up or what. But Mark D always have his call-in number on there, but I did hear him say that that's not his personal number, and I think he only had that on when he's live. But you could leave messages on that phone if people want to talk to him. What y'all talking about? Let me see. Gamble could be on her mother's side. Her mom's brother may have got her pregnant at 11. A lot of Annette's kids ran away from home because of what was going on. Now we know exactly what it was. And the weirdest, saddest thing about it is to put her in the lion's den because you know what happened to you there. Like, And then for it to be at the same age, because they said that Naziah's mother ran away at 13 or was pregnant at 13, and it happened to her baby. And instead of her living the life that her mother lived, her life was just taken. But this baby did not, it's not going to be in vain, man. These people going down, and I believe that it's a lot of people attached to it. It gotta be. He had to have had help. And now I'm trying to figure out that whole bumper thing. Like, what did he hit? Where? Oh, and I heard Mark D say that the bumper off of that girl's car was found on Google Maps or something. So I'm just like, it's a lot of things that need to be connected. And some more arrests need to be made. But see, they going off of the cell phones and stuff, man. But I just feel like it was some slick stuff with those phones. All of this stuff also was premeditated. They did, I seen premeditated on this record. Let me these charges, I do believe that it says premeditated on here. You probably could catch it as it's going by. Let me go down to it. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. For sharing. For sharing. For sharing me. Thank you for so much. This right here, these are all the charges he in there for now, and I seen premeditated. Of course it was premeditated, though. This dude knew. He been knowing since, did they say November? I think they said he been knowing since November that she was pregnant. So I'm trying to figure out, the reason why I say June is because that's when he was saying something. She said something about a morning after pill, or you did it before, because he was like, I can't just do this in you or whatever. Well, you did before. Yeah, well, yeah, but I had to go get a morning after pill to do so. So with this morning after pill, did he really get it the morning after, or did he stall? And those ain't 100%. So she could have been pregnant all the way from June to then. That would be about 7 months. But if it was from September to January, it would be what, 4 to 5 months, somewhere around there. Yeah, 4 to 5 months, or she could be anywhere between 4 and 7 months. She could have been. I mean, because we see how her nose, how round her face was, how her nose was, and all that to me. And then we also remember her saying that gym was starting to get difficult for her with this baby. Stuff was starting to get hard. Like, that don't happen. That happens late in pregnancy. We see her showing up with sweatshirts and hands in her pocket, coats, and all of this stuff. And look how small. This is not a beginning pregnancy. This is man, 3rd trimester. I mean, did they really? I mean, he's an irresponsible. I can't even start with the name calling with him, because I won't stop. I can't. I mean, all the bad names you can think of. He cares about nobody but himself. He let her just remain that way until he decided the last minute to do it, because he was going to jail and he had to do it that day. He waited, but he knew. I mean, according to evidence, at least since November, he knew. Then in December, they don't see evidence of him looking for nothing to get rid of her until December, when he started looking up the abortion pill and all that stuff, drinking antifreeze, all that. So it's like, man, let me play this. And some commercials gonna play, because I'm not on my right account. I can't log in. Dang it. Wait. Comments saying that he wanted to call in. He was trying to get a hold of the host. She ends up letting the guy come up. I didn't know who he was, but come to find out, This guy is the boyfriend of Markita, Shannon's twin sister. He was saying that he wants them out, basically. Definitely Shannon, who's been hanging out over there suddenly. And he feels like they're hiding out. So what he said was, they're downstairs right now. I can let you see them in the house. So he like did a walkthrough. He's walking through, then he's gonna come back to show us them. They never look up, they never say a word. They're both just looking down at their phone, like they're just looking at social media and how people may or may not be talking about them, y'all. So I'm in the comments like, just call Mark D. Call Mark D on his live number. I don't know if they seen it or not, but I wake up and this is what I see. Mark D and his team, along with Roxy Rocks, they showed up at this house. And here's what happened. Let me know what y'all think about this. This is very interesting. And the more they talk, the better. But so, check this out, y'all. I am tripping right now.
Yo, hi, what's going on? All right. I know y'all had a whole lot to say about me online, but now y'all see me. Like, what, y'all expect me to pop up, huh? So I know it ain't your place. Hey, y'all on the phone. Who y'all on the phone with? None of my business. Oh, none of my damn business. You don't want to answer no questions like, where's the baby at, man? I said, where's the baby at here? Y'all don't know?
I don't know. So why you recording?
Well, I'm interviewing them.
Come on up. Come on in. Come on in.
So what kind of so where? Why is the lies on the stand? I mean, y'all told me one thing. I don't know which one of y'all is Shannon and which one is Shannon and Markita. First off. Oh, that's why you're looking at me like that.
Yeah.
So what's the deal, Shannon?
What's the deal, Mark?
So you like fucking house, huh? Am I one? No, of course not. Why, you want to fuck with me? Is that why you asking?
No.
Oh.
Not.
Move out the way. Now you want to move. Okay, well, go ahead.
About what? Whatever conversation you're going to be on.
You said we can ask you questions, so what's up?
You already asked me questions.
No, I
answered it.
I got more questions. Come on.
No. I don't answer the questions for everything. What motherfucking questions? I don't got to answer nobody questions. You just said you wanted to. Who? You did? You are retarded.
So I'm saying you was the last one to see her alive, right?
Yeah. Before school.
Before school. So what happened?
I told y'all that.
So what happened after school, though?
You figure it out. I got everything right here.
So now she's running. So now what you going here for? Oh. Well, you said he wanted you out of here. You ain't want to leave, so that's why we're here. Your boyfriend.
I'm on the phone with the landlord right now. Like, what you need? Like what you mean? Like, he should off the check of my love, so it's to me. This is house. Who? This is house. This who house? It's our house. See, look, you want to upstairs right now? You come over. Yeah, that's on the leave. You keep talking about the leave house of this, but you live with your mama when he moved here. First of all, he stayed around the corner. He wasn't even staying here. We ain't gonna do that. I know. I ain't walking over towards you, but this is my house towards you. I don't give a house. This is my house.
Wow, talk about turning up the heat and putting them on the spot. They was not expecting that. Wow. So anyway, what I'm hearing, Mark is saying that he took down his video because Shannon and Markita agreed to do a sit-down interview if he took down this video. But you already know how the internet is. It got clipped, okay? Hence why we are here right now. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this encounter. Okay, so I got a whole playlist of Naziah if y'all haven't checked out my videos, but I also got another video that I'm gonna pull up, but I gotta unprivate it. I'm glad, look, the commercial didn't even play, so that's telling me something about my commercials on my channel. So I'm gonna unprivate this other one and I'm gonna play that one. I haven't even released it on my channel because I don't plan on keeping it up there because I wasn't talking in it. I just edited this morning. I was trying to get this stuff on the record, y'all. We ain't trying to miss nothing that happened in this case. So let me see what I want to go to.
Me too.
I think they was finished.
Have a word with them. I don't know.
Yeah, you know they probably somebody gonna reach out to you. If they chat and see a name and try to put two and two together.
I don't know how it happened, but it definitely happened.
Somebody gonna reach out.
All I can do is make facts that I know is true. Especially with people who's already saying, I'm tired of all the fake bullshit that people coming up with.
That's my whole thing. If I'm gonna, get on a platform and speak on it, I'm gonna make sure that it's factual and source.
I got it.
I don't even know what to say.
I
ain't worried about it coming in the room because this is what they do. They don't stay up all goddamn day. She probably gonna come back here and check to see if I'm asleep. Which I'm surprised I'm not, but I just can't stop thinking about stuff, so I know I'm not going to sleep.
It's not good. I don't see how you go to sleep.
I wouldn't close my eyes around them.
Packed up my shit so goddamn fast.
Baby. My place or not. My place or not. Y'all can have it for the night. I'm going to get some sleep in peace.
Probably sleep. I figure something out. I ain't worried about it.
So the kids are good though, right? They're not going to school at this time. They should be.
This the rest of it right here.
Homeschooled at least.
But of course, like I have to edit stuff because I take out dead air, words that can't be said, and stuff that inaudible stuff and all that kind of stuff. But pretty much, I think I got it all. Let me know when it's over, TBZ.
You would think they would do that, being that they is going through a little stuff here and there. Cause
them kids need
yep. I sure did. I actually have that on video. And then that's another thing that I was confused on because she didn't look like she was taking them to school. She looked like she was still sitting on the couch when they was walking out the door. But in court, she said she take them to school every morning. Didn't look like it that day. So she also said she take Naziah to school, but she took the bus that day. So I'm a little confused.
I just got into a fight.
And the other thing that's confusing is the fact that that tablet, I'm still like, okay, how many tablets did she have? Because we know that they came and picked up that tablet from the house. But was that her school issued tablet? And it seemed like it was because she was able to see the messages about Naziah and old boy meeting up that morning. Those were the messages that she seen when she was on the stand, and they asked her, was it sexual in nature? And she said no. The messages that she would have been seeing is the messages that they read out in court when they put up her Instagram message. And it was a message that they were supposed to be meeting. He was supposed to be picking her up after school. So why would Shannon just say what she said? I already see it. These messages between you and Tuda, I don't know what to think. I thought about it now and you can pass it. Nigga, I'm done. This is for life and all that, right? That's all you had to say after finding out this dude was meeting with your niece. And then she even went on to say, you don't have to explain it. What do you mean he don't have to explain? You definitely need to explain that. Unless you already know, make it make sense. Shout out to Bronze. Do you really think Annette bought that kid a $1,000 iPad? Hell no. I don't know. It was, they said it's a tablet. To me, an iPad and a tablet is two different things. So I don't know if it was an iPad. I don't know what type of tablet it was for with the school issue tablet either. But what I do know is they found that message on there saying that they was gonna meet up, and then when they questioned Shannon, she said that she went straight to Instagram and she seen the message and she seen that a picture was sent. That is what she seen, y'all. And that was her response. What the hell you mean don't need to explain? What? Excuse me? Your niece is missing and he don't need to explain why he texting your niece somehow he coming to pick her up from school or the bus or whatever. Let me let this play.
Okay. Well, he live here too. I didn't say he did, so what you mean? Okay. You going all over what you mean? Don't get mad.
So what was you jealous about
energy
Jarvis messing with ZIYAH or what? Like, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to her.
I said, I have no need to be jealous of a 19-year-old. That's my niece. Trying to ask me some dumbass questions. No, Roxy. No, how, Roxy? No. You wanted to do this. Y'all wanted to do this, right? No. For what, Roxy? For what, Roxy? For what, Roxy? I got a 13-year-old. Baby, I'm not on nobody. I said what I said, and I stand on 10 toes down on everything of what I said. Point blank, period. Chris, let me call you her back. Huh? I love you, but they must be talking. I would have went was to the shop because that's where y'all let her go. That's my first. Fuck calling him. Fuck asking him. My first place was going to listen. Because I got to listen. This is what one question. This one question. Wait.
Getting real.
Wait a minute. Okay. I didn't even excuse me. Let's just one question, and then I'm done. From January the 9th till he turned himself in February 7th. You and him never talked about this baby being gone. Never. Nothing. Not one. She asking the right questions. I can't believe that. From the 9th to the 7th, you never had one conversation with this motherfucker. I'm her in the back. Shit.
That's two.
That you don't feel comfortable answering. No, it's not even about feelings uncomfortable. She don't have to.
So I was able to get the second part from a channel called Toot Reacts. So check her out if y'all ain't hip to her. Toot Reacts and Brittany Ann.
I just wanted to ask. Because she's an outsider looking in. With a 13-year-old daughter. Period. Yes. I got a question. Yes. Why question? I can show you how it doesn't look like why you keep coming here. Excuse me? Why you keep coming here? Because I can. This is my sister. If she want me to come over here, I can. You wasn't saying it when you was staying at my house for 2 months because you didn't have a place to stay. First of all, I don't have people like me trying to fuck me. Who's looking for me, baby? I'm not hiding. The world, I'm not hiding. Looks like it. How? You ain't going to work for one, and you only here where you usually don't be. Where nobody will speak with you. What you need to do is don't put our job. And then I keep telling you not come here, but you keep coming. I can come here as long as my sister say I can come here. If she's inviting me over here, I can. You disrespectful, nigga. I'm understanding the situation. How, nigga? You What you mean? You can worry about anybody you want. Okay. Worry about your children.
Shit, worry about your kids. What the fuck you talking about?
I am too. You got to worry about me. You worry about your kids that you had with a pedophile. You worry about your kids and that pedophile.
Dude.
Shit.
Listen.
I got one. You got five.
Can I ask you something?
What?
When she went missing, why would you say she might just be out fucking?
That's a good one.
Everything that I said is that's what we got from her friends. Everything that we got from what I said came from her friends. So I just repeated it. That's what they said.
She lying so bad, bro.
What she's not gonna do is try to bogart whatsoever. I'm not talking about you. I was making sure they said it's time. I already know how much on any motherfucking body. On any motherfucking body.
Look down. My daughter's 13, just got accepted as tech. She ski, swim, skate, dance, motherfucker play basketball, everything. I really want her out. Like, this shit is to the point where I'm about to talk to the landlord and literally talk some sense that makes sense on she don't need to be here. It's dangerous. Everybody. Yeah. And the way this shit acting, I already know I'm gonna have to deal with some shit when y'all leave. I'm gonna try my best to ignore them, but let me get close. Ain't nothing gonna happen. I might get locked up for knocking 2 minutes out. I'm about to go to my club. And I'm gonna come back. I ain't got time. And I live 2 hours behind my club. And I'm gonna come back before I go around the corner to my house from my club. But I ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna mind my business.
She in a motorcycle club.
I will not say which one, but I will come back. They need to go somewhere else. No. It ain't like I'm the one that's doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to give you the platform and see what you, say what you had to say. That type of shit.
Shout out to Mark D.
The dude that's talking, that's Markita's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, because it don't seem like he want to be with her. But he has been with both twins.
That's crazy. Dang, I ain't mean. Oh. He's been with both twins. That is what she said. Now let me take this off my channel. Hold on. Oh, now they wait a minute now. What y'all think about that? If anybody want to call in, you can. Let me put the number up and then let me delete this video off my channel. Let me see. Cause I just wanted to put that on the record, but I don't want it to be off on its own. So let me do this. Matter of fact, let me just delete it. Yeah, what y'all think? Do y'all feel any different about these people? They a piece of work, I can tell you that. They share everything, is sounding like. Very defensive for someone that's innocent. Yep. She's a very angry woman. Now I've seen this. I think she unalived her with Jarvis' help. That's what people are saying, that, that could have happened. I don't know. She said she was like, well, I don't know what her alibi was for that day. But we do know that he borrowed another woman's car to transport and do all of this stuff in. Took the woman's whole bumper off of her car. Who lived with Shannon for 2 months? The boyfriend did. Markita's boyfriend. Let me pull his picture back up. So this is the guy that actually, we was listening to. Let me finish this out.
Over this thing.
This him.
So that she probably do need to pull him out of school, because kids is heartless. They heartless. They say anything.
Either at least move school districts. I mean, after this is all said and done, they just need to move out of Detroit, period.
Yeah.
Because It's just a high profile to even be in the midst.
Because I could just imagine, like, even if they only put Jarvis behind bars for this situation, I can just imagine y'all staying in Detroit and being in the streets. It's not going to go well still. I could just see somebody recognizing you and just trying to do something just because they feel like you got away with something.
Alright, well, I ain't gonna hold you up because I know you may have to go to work tomorrow and stuff.
Yeah, I do.
I don't want to put you on the line, but I'll most definitely keep you as a friend on Facebook.
Thank you.
You can message me if you ever want to talk, but
Like, I definitely, if I find some more information, I'll definitely let you know.
okay. Well, all right. It was good talking to you. Be safe.
No, you too.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we got all of that. Shout out to Brittany, and y'all definitely go check out the whole video because this is a over 2-hour video, and I just went straight to that part. She has a part in the video that she put up Markita's boyfriend or kid's daughter. I mean, Markita's father's daughter. Wait, her baby daddy of the daughter of Markita that testified at the preliminary hearing. He spoke and he didn't have music playing, so I'm not gonna play that. I just wanted to put this on the record. But let me see what y'all saying. So y'all feeling like she was defensive, that she definitely got something to do with it at this point. I wish I could call, but I'm in Australia. That's okay. I appreciate you being in the chat and typing in the chat. Damn, he looked like Snoop. That's wild. Miss V, how do I email you the screenshot? You could actually, can you text it to me or because I don't do email. You could text it to this phone number that I had up. Or you could send it through IGDM, which I'm the same name on there, MTGV Crime Podcast. But you could find the link in my about section. And please smack the thumbs up if y'all have not. So also check out my videos because I posted a lot of videos, several videos like the uncle, him talking. Y'all might have heard it, but I'm sure some people have not seen some of these videos. There was a woman, an exchange with a woman that he gave a ring to that checked him, and he's denying Shannon's last 2 kids. Because he's like, I ain't about to go back and forth with you about some MF that I know don't belong to me, and calling her all kind of, it's just crazy. This dude hand out rings like bubblegum, just to get a reaction out of them, or just to be able to take their car or be living in their house rent free or whatever, He just go from pillow to post. He one of them dudes that just live off of women for free. The one chick that's had the nerve to say that she was engaged with this guy, like, come on, man. And he don't even stay at your house all night, parking around a dang on corner. And she know that he does it. It's like, people might think she was stupid, but she definitely knew what he was doing. She said she will see him go and get in the car. Like, he parking around a corner, but she watching because she was on to it. She should have never accepted that engagement. He didn't want none of them. Like they said, what his real love was for the children. That's what he wanted. And as long as any stupid female, I believe like what my subscriber said, y'all. What do y'all think? Because I've been trying to figure out how the heck did they even meet this dude? And somebody had messaged me and sent me some information. I was just saying, like, this dude was locked up. He can't be the father of this child. Like, he was locked up. How could this be? and she's right. But I don't have the information in here. But still, if her child, you can go back. This person or somebody they dug up the firstborn pictures and stuff, and it was in 2013. And then you go to his release date, the time when he got convicted, all that stuff. when he got charged and his time, and then when he got released. It wasn't until 2014. So he can't be her father, even though she looked like him. Now, I mean, so make that make sense. Could they have had some type of arrangement? Like, okay, and if y'all met him, if y'all was the type, it is people that do this. I was telling somebody else this story, and they was like, yeah, I know somebody that write men in prison. I remember when Shannon Watts, Chris Watts, when he got arrested. I mean, this y'all, I don't know if y'all know about the case, but this dude got with another woman and took out his pregnant wife and her two little children. That they seemed like the perfect family. But this dude did that, and women was writing him. He had so much fan mail. This dude then took out 3 kids and a wife, and y'all sending him fan mail. So yeah, you got females. Let's just say if being a pred is a requirement to be around this family because they want to keep it going, where's the best place to find them at? Prison. You can look up their charges and see what they in there for. And then you can pick whoever you want. Oh, he fine. I'm gonna have some babies by him. You know, it don't make sense at all to me, but you gotta get into the mind of a desperate woman, I guess. Did she visit in prison? No, they don't have conjugal visits. That's what somebody in Michigan. And you gotta be married for that, right? I don't know. That would be the only way that it would be possible. I hope after trial and then I think that this trial is gonna go on, and after this trial is gonna be some other charges on some other stuff. So basically, to me, what it's looking like is that they have not found evidence to link them to the unaliving of Naziah or the fact that they knew that this stuff was going on. They don't have proof. They don't have the evidence on the phones. That's what they going by. That's why they said it was 2022 when it started. Man, please, it started way before that. But the evidence shows that it started in 2022. Man, this started the day he laid his eyes on Naziah. And when did they say he met her? When Naziah was 2 years old. When he got out of prison. And then when Shannon was 19 and started having his babies. Allegedly. This is just what I'm saying. Everything is not adding up. And then as far as the tablet, right? So that's something that I was going to do. But okay, what I remember about the tablet is that the guy that went and collected, he took the evidence off of the tablet. And he also said he couldn't remember at first where he got the tablet from. Then he ended up saying that he got it from the school. But so that just means that, and then I remember that Shannon said that Detective Gardner was coming to get the laptop. She plugged it in and she looked at it before that the detective or Gardner came and got the laptop or the tablet, right? So then when they asked the guy who took the information off the tablet, he couldn't remember at first who he got it from. And then he ends up saying that, I think he said he got it from the resource officer or somebody from the school, but they got it from her. Now, my question is, how the hell did it get home? How did it get to the house? If she was at school taking this picture and messaging him and all this stuff, how was she able to get it to the house? How did it get home? Because the reason why, I mean, it seemed like she might have went home is because her clothes was changed. Because when you look at this picture, she didn't have on no blue jean shirt like they said she had on here. And we can't see her shirt under this coat and all of that, right? This is supposed to be her on the bus after school that day. And this is supposed to be her in class taking her last picture. That's a blue sweater, turtleneck sweater. If you read the description, they say that she had on a blue jean shirt. The person that they show us walking down the street Looked like a grown woman to me. I don't have that picture in here, but I'm about to put it in here. I actually did a video about it. Like, who is this woman? Like, do y'all believe that this is Naziah walking down the street? Because I don't. And the reason why I can say, like, I know for a fact that they will run stuff. They will run stuff on the TV that ain't true. I'm trying to call in for, oh, shoot, I didn't know. My bad. I don't know. I got the message, but wait. I got it on Do Not Disturb. Call back. Call now, Lucky Lady or Lady Luck. I just took it off. My bad.
Hello, Miss Z. I'm trying to call in for the station. Give me a call back.
Okay, yeah, call me. I'm so sorry. Thank you for messaging me because that came through. It's in my hand and I felt it. But I forgot what I was just saying though. Oh, the picture of the person walking down the street, and I said I know for a fact that they do stuff like that because Kiera Coles ended up missing, and the picture they were showing was not her.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hey caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Miss V, this is Lady Lucky calling in from Philly.
Hey, thank you for calling in for Philly. Can you do me a favor? I hear feedback in the background. If you could turn off anything that you have planned.
What you hear, my headphones?
I can hear you now. I could just hear me playing in the background, but it seemed like it's okay now. You can go ahead.
No, yeah, I got headphones in. Okay, so I was this is Jarvis Butts you talk about, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so one, I want to speak on Roxy.
Okay.
I think she need to not go on a world tour because at this point it's like being dealt with like gossip. That's what I'm getting out of it. They it's just like a gossip thing going on right now with the family. And I understand Roxy want to give, everybody the information on what, but she's going on a world tour. I think she needs to sit down and take a breather for a minute and get off all these podcasts and get off the app for a minute and really sit down and think. Because this little girl was missing for a whole year. And they didn't get no closer to the body.
Yeah, that's true. She's still missing. Nobody found her. Not even the police are able to find her.
Yeah, so I just think the family is starting to treat it like gossip now. It's not even trying to search for the little girl no more. I think they just going on a world tour. They trying to get their name. Whoever can make a quick buck off YouTube, that's what they going for.
Yeah.
They really need to sit down and find a solution to trying to, help them other kids. Maybe they know something.
Yeah, I feel like more people need to talk, but I feel like for me and as a content creator, I think it's important for the family to speak out. And I've followed and I recently posted on what the beef was with the families and all of that because I didn't know why they was beefing because I was really happy that it was 3 women speaking up. And we can say whatever, like they knew. I did hear Jernell say that she knew his record from 12 years ago that he had this on his record. But 2022 is when they really started making noise. But I think it's important to speak out because if Roxy wasn't shaking things up, wouldn't nobody be talking?
Right. I do believe she's doing a good thing, but the way she's going about it, if you hear some of the way she tells the stories, it's like, okay, so y'all, it gets better. And it doesn't stop there. Like, come on, girl, don't make this into something else. Don't make it into gossip. That's what I'm getting out of. Don't make it into a gossip thing. This little girl is really missing. So that's all I wanted to say about Roxy.
Okay.
And for Shannon, For Shannon, she need to go to jail. Annette need to go to jail. King need to go to jail. Jarvis for sure. And I do believe a couple of them baby moms, other than Shannon. Like the one that found the glasses. I think she need to go to jail.
Wait, which one?
Yeah. The baby mom that found the glasses in the car.
Oh, why now? What her name is Latrice or Latricia or something like that. What do you think? She was the one with the short hair with the attitude. What do you think about her, or why you think she should go to jail?
Because she didn't. She was allowing him to use her car, manipulate her. She wasn't even dealing with him. You know what I mean? So why would you let him use your car? I do believe she knew he was a pedophile also.
Ooh.
These girls knew he was a pedophile. Shannon said she gave him another chance, like, society would.
Well, yeah, I did hear her say that, but the other lady, I haven't heard anything on social media about her and what she knew. But I did wonder, did you hear that video of him going in on this fiance that he gave a ring to?
The Advocate girl that was on the stand.
I don't believe it was the girl that was on the stand. It's a video that if you go to my videos, you'll see it. It was a conversation between Jarvis and I said his ex-fiance. I believe this is a different woman that he gave a ring to. So he just go around handing rings to women. But the reason why I brought it up is because I just wondered if it was her, Latrice, because she was the one with the biggest attitude on the stand. But the one
she wanted to make sure Jarvis knew that she was sleeping around also. And that's what I'm saying. We not here for it. We're not here to, poke. We're here to get some solution about this little girl.
Yeah, we want her found. Yeah, for sure.
It just seems like everybody want to, gossip, and put their feelings out there, not the little girl feelings. I mean, not the little girl put her first.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you so much for your input.
No problem. I'll be still listening. I'm working and driving, so I'll be listening.
Be safe out there. And please be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you haven't.
Okay, I do. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep. I'll see you later.
All right. Bye. Yeah, so y'all can call and give your opinion. I haven't seen every single solitary thing that Roxy put out, but I do like that she's talking because as a content creator and covering cases, it's like, dang, you can only say so much. You can only go over the information that the news is putting out for so long before that gets old. And then as new information comes out, it gives you more to talk about and a reason to keep her name going. So sometimes it's like it gets to a point because this is already over a year old and people forget quick. I mean, another viral case will happen and they'll forget about this. Right before this, what was we looking at? Luigi, the fires in LA, all kind of stuff from Luigi. We went from New Orleans, then Las Vegas, then the car explosion at the Trump Plaza, and I don't even see people talking about that now. It's like you go from one story to the next, and the fact that the traction has picked back up, and this has already happened last year. I mean, this happened January 9th, 2024. And what's reigniting it is all of the old information that was put out before, people just catching up with it. And me being also, I just started covering this case with the preliminary hearing. And then I found a lot of Mark D's videos and started listening in and getting caught up on what they had going on. And so I see when Roxy came in, they came in anonymous at first. And Jernell and Kiwana is the ones that put Roxy in. What they did was Kiwana sent the information to Roxy's mother, and Roxy's mother ended up putting it on blast, and that's how Roxy got involved, and so that's how it happened. And then Jernell and Kiwana didn't like the way they were told by the police, let us handle everything, we got everything we need, blah blah blah. When Roxy got in, she connected with Mark after she did the anonymous stuff for a minute, and then she decided to come out, and she connected with Mark, and things started moving differently. So I'm happy that Roxy came in. I think she's very instrumental and very important in this case. I don't know, like I said, I don't know everything that she said, but yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth and stuff like that. But I just wanted to understand, where did it come from? And so what I understood, if you listen at the video where Kiwana and Jernell first came out, and it was, when they spoke with, what is it called? Community Advocate. It's on a channel called Community Advocacy or something. I got their channels linked in the my first couple live streams. And after the preliminary hearing, they went on that show and they talked about a lot of stuff, and they talked about all of the stuff that I'm saying right now. And so the reason why they got into it is because the police told them, let's chill. We got it from here. Y'all ain't got to search no houses or whatever. And they didn't like that Roxy came in searching houses and doing everything that they was told not to. But I think, also as reporting crime, I know that they'll tell you to lay low, don't say nothing, blase, skip a, and they ain't doing a dang on thing. Like, so it's important. I think everything that happened in this case should have happened. And I think with Roxy them reigniting everything is right on time. Nobody else could have went in that man's house and did what they did with what we just watched. You know what I'm saying? So that happened because Roxy is family. Even though they was arguing and all of that kind of stuff we just heard, it still didn't get gutter because they was amongst family. And I don't think that would have went that way if Roxy wasn't there. So I appreciate her contribution. I appreciate Jernell and Kiwana. Like, they was the first ones on it. And Mark D actually went to school with Jernell. He knew her from high school or elementary or whatever, they've been knowing each other from. And then Roxy actually picked up and moved back to Detroit to be a part of this. So I don't think that it's about fame. I don't think so. I think it's about getting justice. And then the last video, it was a video I did that Roxy said that she is a product of SA. She told her story. If you have not checked out my video, is labeled as product of SA, and she told her story. So this hit home with her, and that's why she goes so hard. I was like, wow, you never know what people are going through. Her mother at the age of 15 was RAPE. She was a foster child, and the son of her foster mother did this, right? So y'all got to check that out if y'all don't know that. And that even helped me to understand her even more. But it's so important, y'all, because I have seen cases die, and I've been trying to keep certain cases alive. That people ain't paying attention to anymore, like Jelani Day and even Javion McGee. Javion McGee was recently, September 11th, they found him at a base of a tree in North Carolina saying he unalived himself. Nobody believing that. He was a truck driver. So I got tons of videos about that, and nobody is talking about that now. And it went viral on TikTok. So what would reignite that case would be if his family came out and started talking and telling us something different. It's so important, y'all. And it's not always about clout. It's about This has been going on too long in our family, and we about to shut this shit down so it don't keep going on for generations and stuff. And then we got the Skilla baby guy who see what I believe, and even Mark D said it, is people um are doing certain things to shut things down because people had a problem with Roxy having a GoFundMe. Skilla baby came in and was like, I'ma pay for the funeral, the memorial, whatever y'all need, whatever he agreed to, right? They gonna start a foundation. All of that stuff is important. Everybody don't have the drive that Roxy has. Like, everybody was instrumental. Jernell, Kiwana, Mark D, Tamara Liberty Smith, and Mark D, if I didn't say that, Roxy, all of them, all and his team, all of these people are instrumental, but the ones that get the bulk of the punches is whoever got the most attention. For whatever reason, people hate to see folks with attention on them. Yes, thank you so much. Community Advocate Network. That is the channel that Jernell and Kiwana spoke on, and a lot of y'all probably already seen that. What's the call-in number? Let me pull it back up. A lot of y'all probably seen that, right? But I actually went back and rewatched it and everything after looking at all of the information and understanding, the case and everybody's positions. And I'm like, I went back and listened again and heard stuff that I didn't hear, because I didn't know what I was listening for. But I'm just happy that everybody is paying attention. And I heard Toots say that she was organizing a search. She want people in Detroit. She's trying to link up with Roxy and Mark D. And she said she's from Detroit and she's going back in February, because I was on her live last night or early this morning, and she was just no, it was like yesterday sometime, and she's organizing a search. So they gonna be going back out there. People gonna get back out there. People getting reignited to do things. So I'm happy. I'm happy at the way that it's going, and I just pray that this girl is found. But the judge literally said that he tried a do-it-yourself abortion. So they must have proof of that. They gotta have more proof that she's unalive than what they telling us. Oh, the fact that she never missed school before, the fact that she's been on social media and all that. Nah, they need a little bit more to determine somebody deceased. So they ain't gonna show us all their cards in a preliminary hearing, but they gonna prove everything that they told us in that preliminary hearing. The only thing they don't have is her body, and that's very important because that's why they didn't put that baby on there, because they don't know how far she was, and to determine how far pregnant she was to say if the baby was considered a baby and not a fetus type of thing, So there's the call-in number. I put it up. And I don't want to make this too long, so whoever want to call in, if you could call in now, that would be good. But yeah, check out my videos, y'all. It's a lot of stuff y'all might not have heard. I also do shorts because I'm trying to make it digestible for everybody, pulling out certain points that I'm looking at. And that was something that I wanted to do. Put in that video, that picture of that woman. To me, it looked like a grown woman walking down the street that they said was ZIYAH. And that's what I was talking about too. Kiera Coles, postal worker, pregnant postal worker in Chicago, went missing in 2018. So wild. She went missing in 2018. They never found her body. There was a video circulating that was a postal worker that lived on the same street as her, walking out of the house to her car. And at first, even her mother thought it was her. But she said, it just kept bothering me. It kept bothering me. She said, that ain't my daughter. She was like, that's not her walk, right? The police told this mother, do not tell anybody that wasn't her daughter. let the public keep believing that that was her. She literally did that for a while. She did that for a long time. And finally she came out. She did a news video and said, "This is not my daughter walking down the street." And I'm like, I was mad too. I'm like, why would they tell her? She said, "Look, it's been 2 years or whatever, 2-3 years, and y'all ain't came up with nothing. This is not my daughter." So yeah, that I said all that to say that they will have you thinking one thing and it's something else. And still to this day, you can still find that video circulating on the news, knowing that that is not Kiera Coles walking down the dang on street. They did not take that video off the air. So, okay, and then this is the picture that I'm talking about, even though I don't have it. I had blew this up in a video, but I don't have it right now. That is not her. If you look at my video, I zoomed in on it. This is a whole different person. Like, do this jacket look like this jacket she got on? No, it do not. It don't look nothing like. It looks nothing like her. It don't even, that person is not wearing. Okay, now let's just say this is ZIYAH. Those clothes that they found on the scene ain't matching what she had on the bus, nor walking down the street. So this picture and the picture of her on the bus, this is the work of the school detectives, right? This is the information that they put, I do believe. Well, maybe not the woman walking down the street, but the bus photo and also the picture of her waving. The school put this stuff, these two. And then I think when the investigators came out, they might have put the one of her walking. Or maybe it could have been the school that put that too. That ain't her though. This looked like a grown woman to me. She got on a whole hat. Look how ZIYAH's hair was. She wouldn't have been able to put that hat flat on her head like that, y'all. So that is not her. Period. And they need to find out who it is. That looked more like the top she had on in school. Yeah, she what you talking about, the woman walking down the street? She was pregnant by her co-worker, Kiera Coles. They say him and his gal got her. You know what? She was pregnant and his girl was pregnant. Both of their names was Kiera, and they all worked at the post office. They all at some point worked at the post office together. That was so crazy. Shoes was black and white. Yeah, the person walking down the street, they shoes are black and white. And ZIYAH, her family said that she had on light blue jeans. It's right here. If you read this, hold on. If you read the description right here, this was the first description that they were given. Light blue and white shoes, light blue jean shirt, and she waving with a sweater on. She actually has 2 necklaces on, also 2 very thin necklaces. One of them got a charm. The other one might have. I had to look at it a little bit closer. But then this big black mark on her forehead, that's like her hair. That's a baby hair curl, allegedly. But I do see bruises on her forehead, and I haven't even zoomed in on that picture yet. But if you read the description right here, this is the first description that they gave, and that ain't even what she got on right here in this picture. Then you got her sitting there looking like a little girl in this coat with a fur hood, yet they tell us this woman walking down the street with a damn hat on her head and a whole different jacket. This ain't ZIYAH. Come on, man. That don't even look like that girl to me. But let me know what y'all think. Ain't no way. Yes, but you're right about the hat. She had space buns. Yeah, a whole different coat. Where this what kind of coat is this? Like, it ain't no hood on this coat. This woman is carrying a purse or a black backpack. Yeah, that ain't her. Total different shoes, jeans. Like this woman, that Naziah wasn't built like that. Like, and actually, I didn't get a portion of this video. She was walking. Naziah ain't walking like that. That is not her. So why they telling us this Naziah? So the other thing is, if this is Naziah, where did she change her clothes at? Did she go home? What time was this captured? Because allegedly this was captured on a Ring camera. So who captured it and what time? Another thing I was wondering, how far is Cornwall and 3 Mile from where they picked her up? I couldn't find Angel's liquor store. King said on the stand that they picked her up at Angel's liquor store. I could only find Angelo's liquor, and it was quite a distance. So I'm not sure where that liquor store, the distance of Angel's liquor store from where she allegedly Cornwall, where that bus dropped her off at. Is it somewhere that she could have walked to? Because remember, he said, "Oh, dude, Jarvis told me there go my niece walking across the street." Just so happened y'all just caught her walking. Man, y'all was planning to pick her up. And the police is going off of the evidence on the phones, and I believe they got rid of a lot of phones. They've been planning this stuff for a long time. Looks like her to me. I don't know how. I mean, but that's your opinion. This is a total different coat right here. This lady has on a hat. We're comparing it to this little girl sitting on a school bus. That is not the same. They're saying this her sitting on the school bus, and this is her walking down the street from the school bus. And they don't have on the same thing. Yeah, not the same person. The bun in her hair and the school pic and the school bus look slightly different. Yep, it do. Even her sitting on the bus, it don't look exactly. Because, I mean, if she was sitting in school with them glasses and all that stuff on, it don't look like the same. I mean, this could be an old picture they put up even from the bus. You would have to ask them where exactly was this picture literally the day that she was on the bus, because it do. I agree with you. It does look different. Let me put that back up together. But her hair is like, yeah, her hair looked like it's the same. So I will say that definitely looked closer. Yeah, same hairstyle looks like. Ain't no way she put no hat on that hairstyle though. So whoever said that, like, help me figure that out. She would have had to take her hair all the way down to put a hat on her head. That ain't working. Whole different coat. This is a waistcoat. And it looked like one of them fake leather jackets or something. You know, the shoes look black and white. Look like she got a shape. This look like a grown woman. But those are just some things that I'm questioning. But so whoever said they was calling in, they didn't call in yet. But I'm gonna go ahead. It's her for sure. Y'all trolling. That's what you doing. Yeah, Fox leather. The bun in her hair and a school pic and a school bus looks like, oh, I just read that. Let me see. Grand Rising, everybody. Good morning, Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming in. Yep. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you did not get a chance to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you didn't get a chance to hit the thumbs up, please do. I'll be getting played on my thumbs up. And I'm going to go ahead and end this. I will see y'all in the next video. Please check out my videos and shorts. And y'all will see all the stuff that I was talking about that I didn't get a chance to pull up here. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that.
MTGBL.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. See you next time, Barb K. Thank you for joining membership. Shout out to Debbie Smith. Exactly, Miss Debbie. Tell them. Nice to meet you too. So happy you found me. Have a blessed day, Seek Gang. Peace and love, y'all. We out.